We welcome your feedback.
Okay, then.
Also, you might be interested to check out the amazing deals at our pharmacy.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, take care then.
Would you like some fries with that, sir?
Your turn. And remember, the future of Shortland Street is in your hands, mate.
Okay, Mrs. Brown, you can be on your way.
About time.
But first, your discharge form and a script for prednisone. Just a minute.
What now?
Our pharmacy is also offering some discounts on some items. And this is a customer satisfaction survey form. We would appreciate your feedback.
I can tell you now. An interminable wait, a hard bed, a glass of water's too much to ask for, let alone a smile.
If you could put that in writing, thanks. And I do hope you're feeling better soon. Just encouraging the whinges of this world.
She probably hasn't had the best time and she let you're man enough to take it. I wouldn't look at that. Her little rant has done her the world of good.
Tanya, you wouldn't happen to know where Alice is staying, do you?
I do.
But she asked you not to tell me.
She's at my place. We're in Africa, where there's need, like Darfur. Maybe. You're mad. You're stark raving bonkers.
You've decided or you're still thinking?
Oh, Honey hasn't fully decided yet. Oh, but whatever he decides, you're just going to trail along behind him, even though you've only known him for a couple of minutes. You're going to a place where people kill each other over a few grains of rice. Oh, you'll be back before you know it, in a body bag.
Shut up, Louis. Let's all do that for now. It's not the time or the place. We'll talk later.
Yes, we will, and tell her no way. Or I'll have to call up a psych team and have you locked up.
She's worried for you.
Well, what do you think about it?
Well, I can't say I'm keen. You hear such awful stories, but we'll have a chat about it tonight after work.
Okay.
I don't know why this can't keep. I hate breaking appointments, Callum.
Given your apology so you can relax.
Well, I would if you would tell me what's so important that we have to go to my office.
All be revealed. In the meantime, our customer satisfaction survey is well underway.
Accompanied by much grumbling from the staff, no doubt.
There will always be resistance and skepticism to innovations, but it won't last long, I promise you.
We won't be a moment.
Hang on, I'll just...
So, Mr. Culling, 92. Not a bad innings, eh?
Not bad at all.
Bloody thing!
Mate?
He died peacefully, I hope.
Well, that we don't know, but I'll ask him. Because sincerely and truly, we welcome your feedback.
Okay, we're good to go.
Not at all funny, Kip. A little bit more respect for the patient and the survey, please.
Yes, in very poor taste, Denton. Consider yourself well and truly told off.
It's bad enough she wants to go to some hellhole where she could be blown up by a landmine or abducted by some crazy.
They're here.
But look who's dragging her off there.
Callum Mackay, what on earth is going on? Oh, you guys. You did this.
I cannot tell a lie.
Oh, that's rich. I did all the work.
I'd just like to say a few words, if I may. This is our small way of acknowledging the huge contribution that Riley has made to the hospital, which I'm sure we will come to fully appreciate as her initiatives bear fruit. On a more personal level, I would just like to thank you for your unflagging support, which has helped make my transition from the PCC into the CEO position so very smooth and easy. So, without further ado, I say, hot dog! Let's dig in. Come on.
Thank you, Callum. Oh, I gotta eat something or I'm just gonna cry me a river.
They are so doing it.
Oh, no, look, it's a kind and thoughtful gesture, nothing more.
Oh, my fault. You can tell by just looking at them.
So it's back to Africa, Tanya tells me.
It's on the cards, yeah.
Tanya's been busting to do some travelling for a while now. A couple of years ago, her and her boyfriend at the time wanted to go and live and work in Europe. But he took off on his own. Then it was to be Australia, and her marriage broke up, so that was the end of all that.
Third time lucky, maybe.
Or perhaps this is just the adventure she needs after some pretty rotten times. But a lot of hard work. Dangerous, too.
You can just come out with it, that you don't want her to go.
It's a bit beside the point what I think. Tanya has fallen for you. And she's a boots and all kind of girl. She's only known you a few weeks, but she's ready to go to Africa with you.
Well, what say it was somewhere a little safer?
I hardly know you at all, but I don't think you do safe. Must be nice for you to have Tanya along. It's a bonus that she's a nurse.
What, are you saying my intentions are not honourable?
I can't make a judgment on that score. I only know that Tanya will be with you heart and soul. She will give and keep on giving. Are you able to do the same?
I'll take good care of her.
You'll be all she has. Except there's all that need over there, which is why you're going, and that's a wonderful thing. But saving the world and keeping a new relationship going, things could get a little tricky, don't you think? Anyway, like I said, that's Tanya's decision. Sorry to go on. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Spoke to Alice today.
Half your luck. She gave me short shrift.
Well, maybe you just need to try a little harder.
Has anyone ever told you?
Yeah. Anyway, Alice, sorry, might be an icebreaker.
I'm sure that's what she wants to hear.
But
The kid.
might not be yours.
Alice was a total mess after Joey, so I had to forgive her for sleeping with Guy. Which I did. I still do. Oh, I've tried. I told Alice the fact that it might be his kid didn't matter.
But it does. Well, that's that then. She pretty much knows it's over, but you should make it official. Where's your remote?
What?
Well, the interview is going to be on in a minute.
What interview?
You and Alice and Joey.
No one told me that.
Don't you start. I was only going to say, I hope you've thought about what it's going to be like.
Of course I have.
Well, where is Duff there exactly?
Where there's a war going on and people are starving and sick and need help from people like me and Honey. See you when I see you.
One boy out to it. Thank you. There is no talking to Tanya.
She's in love.
When isn't she? There is always some man running her life. Now Africa.
Better to be an independent woman, eh? Hey, did I tell you about the money?
Oh, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah. The tax man took a huge chunk. I was hoping to buy a place and have some time off once baby's born, but better off than most, eh?
Hey, the interview will be on now. You sure you don't want to watch it?
Yeah. But I bet you do.
Not if you don't want to.
No, far be it from me to stand in the way of your viewing pleasure.
Well, why don't we have a look, and if it gets too much, we can turn it off.
Okay.
Still toiling away.
Yeah, I've broken the back of it, though.
Well, I just came by to say, thank you for today. It was very thoughtful of you. You really are a lovely man.
It's my pleasure.
If you're almost finished here, we could go back to my place for a little food and vino.
The idea certainly appeals, but Justine and I are going across the road when we're finished here. I'm sorry, I know you're feeling a little blue so far from home on this day of all days.
I have a little confession to make.
What's that?
I might have exaggerated my homesickness just a tad. I'm a dirty old attention seeker. Shameless of me, huh?
No, not at all. I was glad I was able to pamper you a little. You deserve it.
Well, this has got to stop right now. My time here is almost done, and any more pampering and I won't want to leave.
I'm speaking today with Alice Piper, the final victim of serial killer Joey Henderson, and her partner, Dr. Craig Valentine. Craig took part in the heroic rescue of Alice, and in this exclusive interview, the couple will reveal for the first time the details of their horrific ordeal.
Oh, I look disgusting.
I'd like to begin by addressing a...
Oh, wait till I start talking. And look at Craig, the face.
Maternity of the child.
I can't do it. Stop it. It's okay. I'll turn it off. Oh, who is that lame-o? Certainly not me. And did you see Craig? I never should have dragged him into this mess.
Here, I'll turn it right off.
No, it's okay. I'll go to my room. What the hell?
What?
They recorded this on the day that I agreed to do the interview. They said they were doing it for research purposes and now they're playing it. Quick, turn it up.
I started off by asking Alice how she managed to cope with what must have been very trying times after her horrific
I never
deal.
used to do this.
Well, the first week or so, I didn't even want to close my eyes. Because then I'd have nightmares. Copious amounts of alcohol helped that. And then there was my job. I always thought it was just a job, but I realised I actually really love it. And then I found out I was pregnant. It was a bit of a shock. But then I realised it wasn't just about me anymore, you know. I had to look after myself. But I'm pretty much the only reason I'm still here and doing okay is because of Craig. I was really hard on him after what happened with Joey, and he just kept on being there. And now we're getting married. So that really helps, you know, knowing that I don't have to be alone anymore. You know, he's going to be with me for the rest of my life, and so that makes all the other bad stuff go away.
We understand that Alice and Craig have put their wedding plans on hold for now. We can only wish them both well and hope that the happy day isn't too far off.
That is one strong woman. I've seen her around on the job, you know, and you never pick that she's been through all of that.
She's really cool.
And there's not many who can bounce back as well as that, you know. I've seen it overseas and in places. More often than not, people get the stuffing knocked right out of them.
Do you think that'll happen to me?
No, I'm not saying that.
But I bet you're worried. We'll cope, you know, if we do go to Africa.
Well, I am wondering if you realise what you're letting yourself in for.
I do watch the news. I've seen the suffering.
And you're going to suffer a bit too, you know. There's no mod cons, no decent food or clean water sometimes.
Sounds just like a Jeffrey's camping holiday. Except there wasn't a war going on, or famine.
It's 24/7 over there, you know, it's up close and personal. Not to mention the heat, the flies, the stench, and there's no escape.
Because I can't really imagine what it's going to be like. But I'm not a total wuss. I reckon I'm strong enough to handle it. At least you're going back on your word already.
Huh?
Said you'd always be right by my side.
Yeah.
So you're fine then.
Hey, can I come in? I watched the interview.
Sent you a glutton for punishment. I'm sorry, I should never have put you through it.
No, don't be. I could have handled things better. I'm sorry that I was away for so long.
Water under now. I understand why you did what you did.
Well, I hope I get a chance to make it up to you. What she said in that interview, I want to be there for you again. You need some time. That's fine.
I don't need any time. Thank you for your apology. Like I said, I understand. The kid may not be yours and that's too hard for you. Don't say it, it's the truth. After the birth, I'll find out who the dad is. If it's yours, you can be as much of a father to it as you want. But that's all that'll ever be between us. It's too late. What we had is over. It's gone.
And Shortland Street's back tomorrow at the earlier time of 11:15, just after Comedy with the Huxtables in The Cosby Show at 11:15.